Oh my gosh, he actually saved the stone. Like, who actually saves the stone? Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Joe, and today we are back at Town Hall 7 free-to-play, like day 18, episode 13, something or other like that. We're almost maxed out, guys. We got one builder that I need to put down right now, as a matter of fact, while we're thinking about it. Yep, boom, boom, and done. Okay, so we are staying online. We've been online a long time at this point, so I'm up to 2305. I'm trying to maintain inspiration to get to Masters League for the free 1,000 gems. And I got an hour and 9 minutes until I get booted out of the game, and then I lose a lot of trophies, like so: 39, 27, 30, 44, crushing my soul. But we jumped over here to Savage7 for some inspiration, guys. So Savage7, you guys know who Savage7 is, man. And I gotta show off. There's 3 Legend League players in here, all Town Hall 7, dude. All Town Hall 7. You gotta take a look at it because they don't get to stay up here very long. We got Jeff Town Hall 7. We got a name that I cannot pronounce. We got Killer's Town Hall 7. This one is also in Legends. It says Killer Legends. I love it. I love it. And then we got another player that, unfortunately, I'm very sad that I cannot pronounce your name, but you deserve to be seen. So another one, and I don't even know what that base is supposed to be. Yeah, but it works. He's up in Legends League. Who cares, right? So anyways, we're going to take a look at some of the replays, guys, because we're using the same army. Just about everybody is using this Dragon, Minion, and Archer army. I'll show it to you real quick. So it's like 9 Dragons, 6 Archers, 7 Minions, and then 3 Rage Spells, max level Balloons, and then the Barbarian King. Obviously, I'm not maxed out yet, but it's been effective. I've been doing very well with it on the right bases. I got to next a little bit to find them, but let's get in here and see what we can find from this list, because they've been posting like a bunch of bases that they want me to see. I know there's been a few Town Hall 7 attacks in here, or Town Hall 10 attacks. I believe this one right here was, no, this was a max Town Hall 9. So we got same over here in Savage7, and this is a max Town Hall 9. But here's the best part, guys. Anti-3 design. Town Hall all the way on the edge, 2 air defenses, so I'm very interested to see how this works out for him, because I'd be kind of scared to hit this personally. We got some minions over there working on a few things. Let's speed it up a little bit, because this is a time-consuming process, guys. So we got minions all the way on the back end over there on the western side, taking out buildings that are outside of any range of Archer Towers. See, the Archer Tower's way in there, so I mean, he's getting a lot of value there. Then he's got the Dragon dropped, and it's going to take a little bit of time, and this is sped up to 2 times speed, so you know, this is a lengthy process, taking up the full 3 minutes of time. So Dragon over there on that Wizard Tower, and then, you know, a group of dragons coming in, raging into those Clan Castle troops, taking down the enemy dragon, going directly into air defenses and taking down the Town Hall, right? That's what's up, huh? So 32%, he needs the 2nd star for a good chunk of trophies. So he's going to drop those level 8 balloons, going into the air sweeper, under Rage Spell, taking down a Wizard Tower, and then a whammy, going night-night. And then you're going to see 2 more dragons come up from the south side. We're at 49%. The Barb King is used at the end, 51%, and he's done. So, I mean, that was phenomenal, right? Break. I forgot the question of the day, guys. My apologies. So our question of the day is from ZNCO. Which Town Hall is the most hard to play? It depends on who you ask, really. I am a Town Hall 12 player. I got 11, I got a 10, I got a 9, I got an 8. I'm going to say that probably the hardest one to play is still Town Hall 12, because it's the most challenging and it's the highest level. I've heard players that say that Town Hall 10 is like the hardest to war with, but I mean, I don't really know. I don't really play a lot of Town Hall 10 anymore, so we'll have to see how that progresses as we move up through this series. But I mean, right now, the most challenging one still to play is Town Hall 12, because it's the highest level and you got to be maxed out in order to compete. And I'm up in Legends League, and not every single attack is a 3-star attack. So for me personally, Town Hall 12 is the hardest to play. But what do you guys think? Drop your comments down in the comments below. And if I missed your question, or you want to ask a question for a question of the day, drop it down there as well. And let's get back to the action. So you remember the Town Hall 10 that I mentioned a moment ago. Here we are. This is a Town Hall 7. Harry, thank you for allowing me to be over here in your group of clans. Town Hall 7 versus a Town Hall 10 anti-3 design. Perfect out here in Global, guys. You got the Town Hall on the outside, giving away trophies just like that. I mean, I almost want to tear up a little bit because I wish I could find stuff like this. It's perfect. So, you know, dragon over there on the town hall, gonna take it down. Dragon on the opposite side. We're gonna speed this one up a little bit because the dragons are, you know, they're slow moving troops. They take their time and they move in. And look at all the buildings on the outsides, like no coverage. 3 of the level 4 lightning spells on an air defense over there by that single target Inferno Tower, and the dragons are going to go around taking out additional buildings. We're up to 28%, and looks like we got a Barb King, 2 dragons left in there, and let's see what's going on here. Balloons went down. Dragons found a hidden Tesla farm on the opposite side, so why not take the north side of this base? And that's exactly what Harry's going to do. He's going to take down some additional buildings, dealing with the queen. 48%. He's got 2 dragons left over in his composition. He's going to take some free percentage up there with the army camps and then the gold storage. Actually, he doesn't even let it go all the way to that point. He gets the 2nd star and bounces out of there. So let's get back out here and see what else everybody else has posted. So we looked at Harry's. We took a look at Sames. I wonder if we got some legend players that are going to post for us. That'd be phenomenal, right? I saw a Pikachu base earlier. I'm going to see if I can get Harry to post that one for me real quick. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. All right, so Town Hall 7's up in Titan 2, right? So this is like a treat. Finding a Town Hall 7 in the similar range that you're in or just below, and the offerings on the trophy offerings is phenomenal. So, I mean, like I said before, with the army is the same exact thing with the dragons. So everybody is using a similar army. Now, Harry did use the triple lightning spell, but everybody else, for the most part, is rocking this 9 dragon, minion, archer, and 3 rage spell army, and he's going to straight up pummel this base with dragons going into that final air defense. And I don't even need to speed this one up because everything just moves through and just sweeps this entire base with ease. And you notice that once these guys, the more that they play, the more they push these little Town Hall 7 bases, even though that they are a little Town Hall 7 base. It just looks so easy, right? I mean, they make Town Hall 7 attacks look brilliantly easy. So let's go ahead and speed it up and power through. This is the army, guys. I mean, I'm telling you, this is the army that you need. You just got to stay online a lot. You got to stay focused, and you got to keep trying harder and harder and harder to push. And we got a nice 16 cup offering there. Okay, so I must show you the most prettiest thing that you could ever find in Titan 1 for a Town Hall 7. This bad boy right here. Look at this pretty little guy. We got ourselves some trees in there. We got, oh my gosh, he actually saved the stone. Like, who actually saves the stone? I haven't seen a stone since I was like a Town Hall 3, but this is perfect for our legend attacker with the dragons in. They're going to completely sweep this base. It's got a little bit of upgrading going on with these air defenses. Those are looking pretty good. This is a Town Hall 7 with some lower level archer towers holding on to the shrubbery, a little bit of shrubbery, if you will, and the dragons are going to completely sweep this entire base. I got to show it just because it's so entertaining to me. I mean, when you're seeing high-level players hitting Town Hall 9s and Town Hall 10s, and then you see this little guy, you just can't help yourself. You're just like, oh, that's just the cutest. So, dragons, we're going to sweep this one, or speed this one up, because it's just going to be, I mean, just completely OP sweep through the base, and a beautiful set of trophies for our Legend League attacker here. Over here in Titan 1, man. I would have never imagined this being up in Titan 1 as a Town Hall 12 myself. I mean, I would love to stumble across something like this when I was pushing back up to Legend League the other day. That would have been great, but unfortunately that is not the case. And what was the trophy count that came off of this? 19 trophies. Are you kidding me? That is phenomenal. All right, so I did want to show off and finish up this video with Messis Attack. I gotta find Messis Attack. He posted one up here a moment ago. There we go. This was a nice maxed out Town Hall 9. Town Hall 7, remember, these are Town Hall 7s attacking Town Hall 9s. High level Town Hall 9s at that. But look how he's really patient, and he sends the balloons in there to take out multiple defenses with the rage spell, clearing out 3 different defenses and allowing for the minions to back it up and clear out a funnel. And so you got to remember, when it comes to these high level attacks or these Town Hall 7s hitting Town Hall 9s, you got to deal with these expos, you got to worry about the placements of the sweepers, and you got to get those dragons in on the Town Hall at least. I mean, you at least got to get the Town Hall down to get the percentage 4 trophies. The win, you got to get the win, because you get a serious loss of trophies if you do in fact lose this. So you got archers on the outsides, on the outer flanks, clearing out buildings that are outside of range with these archer towers. Phenomenal. And then we had some clearance down here with some minions and I believe archers as well. But up in the north side is where we're really going to focus our efforts with the dragons. And you got one moving its way in, taking on the cannon, and then you know that that dragon's going to probably move over towards the archer tower and not the town hall. And so, I mean, finding a seeking air mine, good find there. 2 dragons, rage spell in on the town hall. We're at 32%. I mean, this is just an extremely patient, beautiful attack that you just cannot ignore. And you got the barbarian king on the outside. He's working his way down towards the south, getting some additional percentage in the outside buildings. Looks like we have 4 more dragons and 1 rage spell, and you got a dragon that's over there in the air defense. It's going to take down like 1 building and then go down. And so then we're going to use, Messi's going to use the additional dragons with the rage spell to gain the percent required in order to gain the 2nd star. You got 1 more dragon, the final one being dropped over there on the far eastern side of this base, going into a wizard tower, an archer tower, and a dark elixir collector, or a dark elixir drill. So dragons have gotten the required percentage. Just beautiful, beautiful attack by Messi here. And I think we're going to wrap it up with this video on that note, because I mean, that right there is it's like, it's epic, dude. It's absolutely epic to see that. I'm not on this level yet. I don't know if I'll ever be on this level as a Town Hall 7. So, but if you guys want to see more content from this clan, click one of those links over there. And if you enjoyed the content, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care.